thing for me. Safety, protection, love, identity. And the thing about it is all those things are beautiful, but you don't need to be married to have them. You don't have to be married to be safe. Like, I feel like my eyes have been opened and I see clearly for like the first time in all of these years. This is not the life for me.
It's always a relief for me to see women come out to talk about this particular thing going on in marriages, because from young age we've really been lied to, we've been brainwashed, we've been programmed that this is what will make you happy as a woman. Our sister here is talking about how she feels like her life would be better without being married. And mind you, she has been married for over, I think, 17 to 13 years. Let's listen to what she has to say, and I'll be back to share my thoughts at the end of the video.
I've discovered is I really don't like myself within this institution of marriage. Like, I don't think I've ever been able just to be my natural self and be comfortable within the confines and of marriage. I've had to alter, change. I've had to compromise myself, compromise what I believe in, my values. I've had to sacrifice. I've had to work so hard. I've had to give up so much. It's like a deal with the devil. I look in the mirror and I don't like, who am I? What have I become? It wasn't supposed to be like this, but it's because I believed all these made up fantasies and lies about what marriage is going to be and how it was going to be this benefit, this wonderful thing for me. Safety, protection, love, identity. And the thing about it is all those things are beautiful, but you don't need to be married to have them. You don't have to be married to be safe or protected. You don't have to be married to be loved or to love. You don't have to be married to be committed to somebody. I just know with every fiber of my being that this is not for me. And honestly, I don't see how it would be something that would be beneficial to any woman, to be honest. I feel radicalized almost because I'm so different. I'm 100% different from who I was 17 years ago when I got married. And I'm a different person almost from the person I was 3 months ago. Like, I feel like my eyes have been opened and I see clearly for like the first time in all of these years. This is not the life for me.
I feel like a lot of we women, we enter into marriage with a lot of expectations in mind because of what we've been taught, right? What we feel like we're going to expect. So a lot of women could actually relate to her, expressing herself in her videos, because most of her videos, or how she started her channel, she was just always talking about how she felt, because of course probably her partner, she can't really express herself to her partner, so she always try to express herself on the phone. And most of the women that watch her videos are women that can relate. Most of the comments in our comment sections are women that, like, you know what, you're speaking exactly what I want to put in words together. You're saying exactly what has been happening to me. Some women were like, if in fact I'm married twice and I feel the same way about marriage, and it's kind of like a common thing these days. And a lot of expectations women expected in marriage, like teamwork, bonding, that's companionship. Those are the things that they tell you that's what you get until you get married. You should have, your husband should be your best friend. You can't have a best friend unless it's with a man, and you have to be married to have that. All those things, they make you look like, oh, you must be married to have those things. But then it's not all that, because even when you're married, you might still feel alone and you might not even feel that love that you want, because loving yourself is actually the first and the purest form of love. And I feel like women have been conditioned to only give out and keep pouring into other people's cups, but not to themselves. So women forget that they need to also, love themselves first and also be selfish with themselves. And again, I feel like marriage is also an illusion of patriarchy designed to maintain male power. So, what do you think about this? The thing is, in as much as some women come out to, express themselves in something that is not normal, because I feel like 5 years ago, 4 years ago, women don't come out to talk about things like this. Okay, thank God for TikTok and probably COVID-19 that allow people to start coming out to express themselves like this. Anyways, the fact that women come out to talk about how they don't see the need of women getting married, or it doesn't really benefit women, it's mostly men that benefit it. There's some women that in their closet, or they're still there trying to make these women feel bad, or they don't know what they are saying, or they try to make them feel like they are the one making wrong choices, or they are the one choosing the wrong men. I stumbled on a video of a woman explaining how women are selfish. She's saying that women are advising other women to be a single mom, which is not right, because why would you advise women to be a single mom? You're supposed to have a nuclear family, which is a father, a mother, and a child or children. Why would you allow just a woman, or advise a woman to just be a single mom, or advise a woman to leave a marriage, or not give at their children that protection of having a father? Let me roll the clip for you all to watch to the end, and I'll be back to share my thoughts at the end of the video.
You know it's so heartbreaking in our community that a lot of us grew up without fathers, but we champion single motherhood, single mothers by choice, because we didn't have fathers. The biggest thing I hear is, well, marriage isn't guaranteed, and most men don't stick around anyway, so who cares? Like, what? So y'all rather women just not even try to provide a healthy father for their children because people in the past have disappointed us or left or not there? Like, we really don't think about the choices that we make that affect other people. If you being a single mom by choice only affected you, I wouldn't care. I'd be like, hey girl, that's your life. But the fact that you guys tell people to be single moms by choice, and it impacts more than just the person making the decision, is baffling to me. Not only does it affect the child, it affects other family members, even if they are not present in that child's life. It also affects your village. You're expecting people to step up in an area, in a decision that they did not choose, but you did. We are choosing to be very dense about this subject, and it really does bother me. So instead of trying to have a nuclear family, we're still on this bandwagon of allowing people or telling people they should be single moms. Y'all really don't care about each other for real. That's the conclusion that I've come up with. Y'all selfish. Y'all don't care about nobody but yourself. That's what it is. That's what it is.
For me personally, I don't think I would advise somebody to go and have children. I personally always tell people stay child free because most of the time it's better for you to stay child free than for you to have kids and later you regret why you have them, or you start blaming yourself that you should have waited, or anything can happen, right? So I don't think I would personally advise someone to just be a single mother that just go out there and be pregnant for someone else husband or someone else boyfriend, or a man that is not ready to commit with you and all of that. I don't think I would advise that. But then she said something about women are not even trying to have healthy husband or something, like healthy father to their children. How can you make a man a healthy father? And that was the question that came to my mind immediately I saw the video. And someone else asked in the comment section, and she made a video to reply the person. So let's watch the video to the end, and I'll be back to share my thoughts at the end of the video.
I'm going to break this down because I really think getting a lot of feedback that women are very unaware that they can choose a healthy father for their children. A few things you have to know prior to giving a man a child. You need to make sure that you are looking at his life, right? What has he done to the point where you've met him that's shown you that he is responsible, that he honors himself, that he has plans, he is a caring person, he's a loving person, he's going to do what he says he's going to do? What in his life already, before you sleep with him, before you give him a baby, is showing you that he is a responsible adult on his own? Another thing a lot of women overlook is how is he already parenting the children that he has? If he makes a million excuses of, oh, his baby mama this, and oh, I can't see my kids this, and I get it, there's different circumstances, but a man who truly wants to be a father is going to fight tooth and nail to be in his children's lives. So if he's already not being a father to the children that he's already created, that is a way of seeing that he is not father material. Another thing to consider is most men treat their children on how they feel about the woman that they've had a child with. Do not mistake a man telling you, oh, I would love for you to be my baby mama, or I want you to have my baby. That is not saying that he wants to be the father of your children. That means he wants you to make his children so you can take care of them and he can just do whatever he wants to do. So again, a man telling you, I want you to have my baby is not the same thing as I want to be a father to your children. It is different. I know it sounds crazy, but there is a difference. And since men treat their children how they feel about the mother, if the man has not married you first, do not give him babies. Ladies, boyfriends do not deserve babies. That means boyfriends also do not deserve access to your body because, yes, you do not know what type of husband he's going to be. And if he's not a good husband, then he does not deserve children. That's the marker. We give men babies and then we go backwards expecting them like, oh, he's not a good father. Well, he showed you that he wasn't going to be because he didn't do the first thing, which was make you a wife first. But that is our job and our responsibility to make sure that they do that first. And if he doesn't want to marry you, then he can skate. He does not deserve children. Marry before we carry. And I don't know why y'all think that I want y'all to be disrespected. Where does that come from? I only promote y'all being with healthy men. But we cannot give babies to men who disrespect us. Men don't just give you babies and then all of a sudden disrespect you. They were disrespectful before we gave them babies. We have to stay out the bedroom. We have to stop giving boyfriends babies. We have to do the work first ourselves to make sure that this man even deserves you in his life. So that's what I mean by, yes, we choose. You can't make a man be a father, but there are a lot of prerequisites he should even have before you even give him a child. And I know that a lot of us were not taught this. We gamble by just giving men what we like babies and praying that they're going to be good fathers. It does not work like that. You have to ensure that the man is a good man on his own before you. Then you need to make sure that he cares about you enough to marry you, not just give you a baby. Because again, just because he wants you to raise his children does not mean he wants to be with you, doesn't mean that he wants to be a father. It means he just wants some children and he'll just see them when he sees them. There are a lot of ways that women can make sure that that man is going to be a healthy father, first a husband to them. If he is not ready to be a husband to you, if he is not ready to show you how he's going to treat you, if he is not doing what he needs to do for you, he is not 9 times out of 10 going to be a good father. Now, are there good fathers that don't like their baby mamas? Yeah, but it's rare, okay? Most men treat their children how they feel about the mother. So if he does not like you, if he did not respect you, if he cheated on you, did all these things to you, he's probably not going to be a good father. So we choose these men. Okay, ladies? I want us to take our power back. I want us to stop thinking that we don't have any skin in the game of choosing a healthy father for your children. You choose. You can't make anybody. I never said you make them be fathers. You choose the men that you procreate with. I'm telling you, you choose.
Does getting a ring guarantee that you're going to be with a healthy man? Does knowing, like after studying a guy when you're dating him, you go check his family, you know a lot of things about him, or dating him for a very long time, guarantee that when you have kids for him, is going to be a good father? Does having a good husband guarantee that he's going to be a good father? These are the questions that I want you all to please answer that in the comment section, because the way she sounded is like once you know a guy and you would have seeing some red flags in him when you're dating him, that will determine if he's going to be a good father or a good husband. Okay, let's just say a good father, right? So, or if you ignore some red flags, or probably he already has a baby mama before and he's not really, into his children, and you're like, I'm going to have children for him regardless, right? That is, you're shooting yourself on the leg. Probably you're thinking that you're going to be different from the first baby mama or something, or it has already shown that he's not going to be a good father, but you went ahead to have kids for him. My own is, after dating somebody and you find out that, oh, this person is a good person, or this is my kind of man, I can tolerate him, we tolerate each other, we understand each other, and we care for each other and all of that, and both of you get married, and voila, you have kids. Does that guarantee that that man is going to be a good father? I'm asking this question because most men change when a baby is involved. In fact, when you get pregnant and your body starts changing, most men don't find you attractive anymore. The ones that you feel like they are all perfect when you got married or when you're dating, or they're even a good husband, might eventually not be a good father, right? And most of them don't even know anything about children, how to take care of the kids, and they don't even know what to do. Most of them end up leaving you to do everything, and that to me is not a good father. I would say men change, and even human beings they change, right? So if you feel like you know somebody and you're like, oh, this person is gonna get my back, he's gonna be a good father, let me have kids for him, let me have two, three kids for him, and all of that, you lie. They can change and they might not change, right? It's like you're gambling with your life. So my own is that I will still keep saying it. Don't have kids unless you yourself you're ready to handle their children yourself. Unless you're ready for yourself. Like even if the man is not going to be a good father, you're going to be there for those children. Even if you don't have any village around you, you're going to be there for those children. That is the only guarantee you have yourself. Because I don't think that believing that you met somebody and because she got married to you means that he's ready for a family. Most men will deceive you just because they want to lock you down inside a house, and they'll just, because they know that is what you want, that is what you're after marriage, right? They're going to give it to you, right? And once they give it to you, that is it. And once they start, once you get pregnant and all of that, even you, it's very difficult for you to let go because you yourself, you're fighting for healthy father. But then there's no doubt that there are some women, there are some ladies that I've seen, there are some baby mamas videos that I've seen that pisses me off, right? Because you see that this guy is irresponsible, but you still keep going on getting pregnant, having one or multiple babies for him just because just because you feel like right. I still see some women that do that, which I feel like that is wrong because what makes you think that he not taking care of his one, number two baby mamas, and you're going to be different? What makes you think that him having one baby mama and you having you being the second baby mama, you're going to be different? What makes you think that you are going to be a different baby mama? That is the question. What makes you think that he's not going to treat you the same way? I feel like those kind of women are they're just doing it all wrong. Well, but for some women that they are not even single mother by choice, ones that decide to leave their marriage because they find out that their partner is not responsible as an healthy father for their children, would you say that they should have stayed in the marriage, even knowing that they still have a father figure for their children, knowing that the father is not unhealthy father for the children? I just feel like at the end of the day, you really cannot trust somebody so much. The only person you can actually have guarantee, even yourself, sometimes you might do some things that you don't, expect that you can do. But when it comes to children, it's something that is irreversible. It's something that you have already. You cannot reverse it, right? So you just have to, be careful and be really ready that you really want to do it. So my own advice to women is always like, just stay child free till you know that you really want this for yourself, because at the end of the day, nobody might got you. There's possibility you might be lucky, but then what if you're not? What are you going to do? Are you going to blame the society? Are you going to blame anybody? Anyways, what is your take on today's video? Let me know your thought down in the comment section. Respectfully, it's your favorite girl again, Maria David. And don't forget to like and share. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the post notification bell so you can get notified as soon as I upload the next video tomorrow. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.